welcome to my another video about my wedding dress. So yeah, like I said in the video earlier, I did not really enjoy my wedding dress shopping. I will tell you why. So the first time I ever went to go look at wedding dresses was with my mom and my sister. And we just walked around. We knew that there's a street that has a couple of wedding dress shops, and we just went there. I was like, okay, let's just look around and see what you like, get some information. We have no idea what anything, we don't know anything about wedding dresses, so let's just go. So we went there and most of them were closed. First bummer. I was like, really? Like, this is the only day I have off and all the stores are closed? What the heck? So then we finally found one and we just walked in and it was super empty, nobody was there, and then this woman comes up and she's like, so do you have an appointment? I'm like, no, we just kind of want to look around because we haven't had the experience yet and we don't know what we're looking for. And then she was kind of like looking, she kept looking at the door like, you know, you kind of need an appointment because I don't have time for customers that just walk in. I have an appointment coming up like really soon, and like there's nobody coming, it's empty, nobody is here. I'm like, really? You won't even talk to us? But then she kind of like, after we explained how my wedding is gonna be and stuff, and then she was like, okay, I have kind of like an idea what you would like. And then she showed me two dresses, and one was like, I think really ugly, I didn't like it. I was like, nah, I'm looking for something a little poofy, you know? And then she was like, oh, I know what you're looking for. And then she was like, come in, come in. So suddenly I was allowed to try a dress on. So I walked in, I tried it on. It was so heavy. I was like, oh gosh, this is heavy. Or like with my chest, it's not gonna stick. I'm gonna lay there all day like this. It was a strapless dress. And then she's like, oh, no. It's a corset. We're gonna make it really tight and then it's not gonna fall down. I was like, really? She's like, honey, wedding dresses are super different than normal dresses, trust me. I was like, okay. So we tried it on. It was this huge dress. I will insert pictures that kind of look like it right now. So it was like a little bit like those dresses. It had like a big skirt, but it was straight on the top, and the top was a corset. She was like tying it, and then, but it was so simple. Like there was basically nothing on here, and it was like straight, so it kind of looked wide, really big up here, and it just didn't look so pretty. But it was strange, you know, the first time I saw myself in a wedding dress, and it was just like, oh my goodness, I'm gonna get married, this is for real. And I don't know, that was actually kind of cool. My mom was like, and my sister, they were looking at me like, oh my gosh, you in a wedding dress. And yeah, it was, that moment was kind of special. But then she got all grumpy again and she was talking about prices, and my mom was like, well, I have no idea what I'm going to pay because I don't have any idea what dresses cost, you know. And then she got a little bit pissed, I guess, I don't know, because we didn't have a like budget for it. And then she didn't want to look around for more, and she just kind of explained to me, she's like, oh, you know, this would look pretty and blah, and you need something like for you it would be better to have a sweet hard neckline and stuff. And it's like, yeah, I kind of like that more too. And then she kind of kicked us out. She's like, oh, well, we have lunchtime now, blah blah blah. And I was like, okay, well, that stinks. And then we kind of left. I was like, Mom, I kind of like that dress, and I think they have really pretty ones in there, but she's rude. I don't want to come back. So she like, yeah, I felt the same thing. So we didn't go back there. And since the other stores were closed, that was it for dress shopping that day. A couple of weeks later, I was looking, I had a day off again, and me and my mom, we walked around and looked at dresses. Oh, and I couldn't take a picture of me because she was like, oh, no pictures. We can't allow you to take pictures. So not cool. It's like, I have bridesmaids in the US that want to see me in a dress, and she's like, no, can't do that, can't do that. So that's why I don't have a dress of myself in that dress. So yeah, the second time we saw another store, we walked in and they were like talking a little bit to us, and they're like, oh, I'm so sorry, I would let you try on the beautiful dresses, but not today because we have the new collections coming in and it's super busy, we just don't have time. I was like, really? I don't have time either. When I get a day off, I'm gonna use that day off, but I don't know until a week before that I have this day off, you know? My school is really busy and I work next to school and I just don't have that much time. And then she's like, oh, well, I'm sorry, you can come back, blah, blah, blah. And then, yeah, they kind of left us there. And I was so mad. I was like, Mom, I'm upset. I don't want to get a dress here. I don't want to try on another dress today. It just really makes me mad. So then we went home. The third time, we had something called, I don't know, the English word, I will look it up. It's called Messe in Germany, about weddings. And you have all kinds of stuff. There's so many wedding photographers, people who sell wedding dresses, wedding bands, do your wedding hair, rent cars. You can rent cars there, and I don't know, all kind of stuff for your wedding day. And me, my fiance, and a friend of mine from school, she was like, oh, I'm really curious, I want to go. And so we went there. It was actually kind of cute, and they had the show, so there were women walking down on the stage on like pretty dresses and stuff. I might have a video of that as well. I will find them and I will put them in here too. So yeah, and then I tried, and there you could try dresses on, and women were trying to get dresses because they were super cheap that day. So everybody was fighting over the best dress, and that was kind of annoying. And so I finally got the chance to try on a dress that I kind of thought was pretty, but it didn't really suit me. And we were not allowed to take pictures of that one either. I know, Germany is difficult about that. But my friend was sneaky and she took a picture anyway, so I will just insert that picture below. And so yeah, but I couldn't find, I was like, oh no, this is big and stuff, and then I just kind of didn't find a dress there either. So we went home, no dress for me, and I got really upset about all this. And then I do have a dress now, and I will not put a picture in here. But I finally made the decision to get a dress, and I have it already. It's just a little bit big, like my chest, it's too big on my chest and my like on my belly, so we have to get it, like they have to make it smaller. But other than that, it looks really, really nice on me, and I really enjoyed that. So I finally do have one, even though the experience all over was really not fun. And about my veil, I actually, oh my gosh, I tried on my mom's wedding dress just for fun, because I wanted to see, oh Mom, do you still have your dress? And she's like, yeah, right, I have my dress. She's like, can I try it on? And she's like, yeah, sure. So I tried on her wedding dress, and she got married in the 80s, so that's, you can see that on the dress. Like, I will show you some pictures. See, it was really big for me because she was a swimmer, so her dress was really big, and it like was really loose on top, and then it had this poofy like shoulder thing, and it just looks funny. And she's a little bit taller than me, so it was kind of just big on me. But I was putting on the veil with those huge flowers, and she was like, oh, it actually looks still really good. I'm like, yeah, except I don't really like those flowers on top. And she's like, well, you could take them off, but you know, maybe you could use that as your something borrowed. I was like, well, that's true, then I don't need to buy a veil, and we can like switch it. It has like tiny pearls in them, so it looks actually really pretty, and it still looks really good. We just need to fix it and make it a little bit different, take out the flowers so that I really like it, and then I can just put it in my hair. And that would be cool. I would have something old and something borrowed in one. I would like wear the same veil my mom wore down the aisle to marry my dad, and they have been married for 26 years now. So that would be so cool. So yeah, that's my something borrowed. I'm gonna take her veil, and Oh, I already have shoes too. I found sparkly shoes. I like sparkles. And I will put a picture in here below too. And I didn't put a picture up here from my real dress, even though Marco told me he would not like watch this video because he doesn't want to see me in a wedding dress before he gets married to me. But you never know, you know, so I'm just not gonna put it in here. But you will see it. I will have a wedding video coming up after our wedding. I will put one up here so you can see it too. So yeah, I think that's it. It was a long video, I'm so sorry. But that was my whole wedding dress experience, and I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you got a little insight how stressful wedding dress shopping can be. So yeah, have a wonderful day, and I will see you next time in my next video. Bye!